Welcome to HydroSym tutorials. This video is about joining symbols. Sometimes it's highly practical to be able to glue symbols together in the canvas to move them as one while designing your schematic, and that's exactly what the join function does. It's a graphic help function, a practical glue feature that extends no further than the symbols in the canvas. So in the bill of materials, all items keep their own individual component identity. So let's join some symbols and see what actually happens. Here, in the canvas, they're glued together now. See, if we move them, they act as one. However, if we look at the bill of materials, you'll find that here, they have each kept their own original component identity, just as before. And for many HydroSym users, this is exactly what they'll want. Other users want to create one identity of their joined components in the bill of materials as well. If so, there are two ways to do this. I'll explain later on. First, I'd like to generally explain ungrouping and grouping. The first melts and the second merges pre-existing symbols into a single new one. Or you can build one from scratch for that matter. The big difference with joining is that grouping really creates a whole new symbol. Mind you, and this is important, this means that all previous existing data will be lost in this process. In most situations, that's highly undesirable, because now you can't replace components with comparable others, while with joining you can. So back to joining now, and how to create one item in the bill of materials following joined components. The quick and dirty option is to simply hide one of the joined components in the bill of materials. First, select the component you want to hide. Then, right-click and deselect Show in Bill of Materials. Now if we open the bill of materials, only the other item of the joined components is visible. The hidden one is moved here. The more sophisticated solution is to use an eye border as a help feature. Draw an eye border around your joined symbols, open the eye border properties, fill out some essential data regarding your joined components, and if you want the eye border to be invisible in your output, select Hide in Output here. Then select both your joined components, right mouse click, and deselect Show in Bill of Materials here. Now if we open the bill of materials, only the newly created eye border item is visible, and the two joined components are stored under Hidden Components just here. Last, now you've done all this work, you might just as well save your joined components for future use as a component plus in your local library. Find out how to do that in the third part of our Library Basics tutorial. Okay, let's see how joining actually works. Modular or compatible symbols come ready to use from the library with joinable ports. The library has thousands in stock. You recognize joinable ports by their underscored names. Their counterports in the other symbol bear the same name but are not underscored. Now there are two ways to join symbols on their ports. The first is by hand. Select a compatible joinable port in each symbol. Mind you, the symbol of the first selected port will stay in position. The second will move. Right-click and select Join Symbols, or use short key J. To unjoin, select one of the joined components, right-click and select Unjoin Symbols, or use short key U. Beware that with joining by hand, it's also possible to join without using joinable ports. You can join literally any symbol this way. To do so, just select the symbols you want to join, and then select Join Symbols. The other option to join symbols with joinable ports is to activate the auto-joining function in the bottom menu here. Once activated, simply drag one symbol towards the other, and when close enough, they'll automatically join. See how the ports have literally become one as they joined? Last, let's replace one of the joined components with a comparable other one, just to see how this works. Select the symbol you want to replace, in this case the sun counterbalance valve, right-click and select Replace, and then List of components using this symbol. Then last, select a replacement component. Now if we open the bill of materials, as you can see, the sun valve is replaced for a winner without having an effect on the components being joined. That's all there is to it. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more, please watch our other tutorials. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our team or visit our support area on the Paro website.